Welcome back to another cube. Where do we want to go this time? Right off the bat, I'm thinking Sower. Super powerful card. Can do a lot of good things with it. Lots of blue here. Shore isn't my favorite. Floodplain won't table, either with a Lotus Bloom. Maybe we get a Miracle on the back end. Or maybe a Looter. Regardless, I think something blue will get around to us. So let's take Sower and go from there. Okay, to follow that up, I think a Mana Leak. It's right up my alley. Some pretty good lands. Nice big old win con. Dynamo. Dynamo is my favorite piece of artifact ramp, but it is good. But I think Mana Leak's pretty clear. Goes real good with our first pick. And now, I think we just want Elspeth. Maybe we go straight blue-white, always with the blue-white. Elspeth is a little clunky, but it does what it does. It's pretty solid. Real good in a control deck. Other options do survival. Not my favorite. Capsize is also an option. But I like Planeswalkers. There's not a ton of answers to them outside of white or black. I'll take the Planeswalker all day, every day. And there's a day. I think I take day over force here. And there you have it. We're set up for a good control. Counter, board wipe, Planeswalker. A very good start. And now we have an option. Vindicate's very strong. Other option is the Court Hussar, which is kind of a replaceable effect. There's a few creatures that do this. I like Greater Guardon. I like Scalding Tarn, but I think Vindicate is strong enough to take it here. It's a mild splash, and it's a catch-all. So we have Counter, Catch, Wrath, Control Magic Effect, Planeswalker. Very pleased with our first 5 picks. And from there, I don't think we need Into the Royal. I think I'm going to take Silverblade. I don't know exactly where we're going to end up. Another choice is Chainers. Depends on just what we're going for. Silverblade's pretty strong. Chainers might be a little better here, but I think I want to keep black as a real light splash. And then there's also Shriekmaw. Yeah, I guess I'll take Shriekmaw. I think I want to go towards a blink type deck. If we can make that happen, that'll be good. We could take Blood Crypt here, but I don't think we're going to need red. I know I want to go into 4 colors. Though it keeps our options open. Don't have to play Vindicate. But I think we'll try the Shriekmaw. Getting a little cut out of colors here. Delver, I suppose. I don't like Herald. Not so much big on the Savannah lines. That's probably not going to play the Delver. So it looks like the well dried up a bit on blue-white. Or it could just be that's the way the packs were laid out. But now we're back in our pack one, see just how much blue got eaten. And not a terrible large amount. These are all reasonable blue cards, but I think floodplain is just what we want. Yeah, pretty clear we want fixing. If it wasn't here, I think I'd lean more towards dismiss. Or maybe looter. I don't know, hard to say. But we need the fixing. And there's got the shrine, perfect. Not too keen on slip. I think I'll just take the capsize. It's an excellent card late game. And even as a tempo play, it can be okay. Other option is Catastrophe, which I don't like. I think at 6 mana it's just a little too spendy. Ooh, Spellskite. Always good. And I think I'll just take the Cave over the Bounce Land. So we're pretty good on our black splash. Just pick up a little more white-blue will be good. Is it Charm, I suppose? Probably not going to play it. Not a terrible pack one. Delver might be a little out of place. I think Shriekmaw we can play pretty easily. Yeah, it's okay. Actually, Shriekmaw with Silverblade's pretty good. Certainly not going to play Necropotence. Not a bad pack one. What do we open? Well, there's Cloud Goat, which I always like. There's a Hinder and a Burial Rites. Burial Rites is pretty strong. I may overvalue Cloud Goat, but it's what I'm leaning towards. In all honesty, Burial Rites probably a little better for us, though. Especially when we're playing things like Sower and Shriekmaw and come into play effects. I think it wins out here. I doubt Cloud Goat will table, sadly. I think Burial Rites is good. Looks like we're going to be winning with creatures. And if we don't get blink effects, Burial Rites is a close second. So we want creatures with come and play effects. There's a Marsh Flats. I don't like Visions especially. It's decent. I think we'll just take the fixing here and consider our black splash taken care of. And try to push more towards blue now. Hero Bladehold. I like that card. Maybe we're more white-black with a blue splash. Obstat could be pretty good for us. But I like the idea of a 4-drop that can win the game pretty handedly. Reflection Pool's okay. Precursor's pretty good too. I think Hero just does a better job and at a cheaper mana cost. Let's try that out. Yeah, our creatures are pretty heavy hitting. So I think we'll try to push more towards the control elements now, if at all possible. And there's a Supreme Verdict. That's not bad. Fury's okay. Figure is a little underpowered in our deck. Still not thrilled with Decree of Justice. Yeah, we'll just take another Wrath. I like that. And I know people love Upheaval. I don't think it's for us. I think Bad River's more our speed. It's so late. Yeah, I don't think we need it in our deck. I think it's at home in a green blue deck. Or if we had Thran Dynamo or any type of colorless ramp, be a little better. Since that's not the case, taking the blue fixing. And face Fetter seems pretty good here. Yeah, we'll slam that. I want to fill up our low curve now. Hmm. Perhaps Winter Orb's okay. There's not a whole lot else here for us. Misdirection, which I'm not the biggest fan of. Yeah, I think I'll just take Winter Orb. Probably won't play it. Well, yeah, we'll just take the Hallowed Fountain. I would like Seagate or Preordain. They would be good for us. But Hallowed Fountain's pretty awesome. Our mana is rock solid at this point. And Cloud Goat got around. Nice. Alright, so our win cons are all locked up. Ancient Tomb, not bad. Not the biggest fan of Sensei's Divining Top. I'd rather just ramp a little. Yeah, our top end looks solid. We need to focus entirely on low end cards. This Delver's practically not going to be in our deck at this point. So we want low creatures, removal spells, all of that ilk. I guess Obsidat. It's pretty good. Rush Bomb, Tinker, not interested in either of those things. Scrollrack's okay. I've yet to play with it. We have 2 fetch lands. Let's take another 5-drop. I guess now I'll take Decree. We do have sweepers to deal with rush decks that are fast. And face fetters. We do have some answers for aggro strategies. I'd like to pick up another counterspell or two and any type of low drop removal outside of Shriekmaw. Some instant speed removal would be ideal. No. I guess I'll take Rude Awakening. Mind's Desire. Not gonna play that. Probably won't play Turnabout. Hopefully we'll see a little more blue in pack 3. We can play anything at this point with our mana. Bit of a whiff. I guess Dismember. Thassa and Wellbender. Just not that exciting to me. I guess Whipcorder doesn't look that bad. I think I want Whipcorder over Dismember. I don't like the life loss that we're more than likely going to be taking off Dismember. I like a Tap Bear. Sounds just a little bit better. Opposition. I think this deck makes a strong claim for that. Makes Decree pretty good. We have Elspeth, Cloud Goat, Hero. These are all good with opposition. And now we really need to put an emphasis on low drops. Like Lingering Souls. Yeah, after taking opposition, I don't think I can pass up Lingering Souls. Doomblade looks good, as does Cloudskate, or Mana War even. I think Lingering Souls is exactly what we want. You can buy time. I can stall a board. Yeah, that's a pretty solid card to pick up. Fits really nicely in our deck. I think Soren's right at home as well. Our curve is really mid-rangey. Spectral would be good. Might get that to table. But we have just a sick amount of tokens. This isn't a particularly Geist-friendly deck. Yeah, let's just slam that Soren. And I think Condescend. Yeah, I think that's what we want to be doing. It's essentially a 2-costing mana or counterspell. Scry is nice on it. I don't know if I've ever played with Condescend. It's a decent counterspell. Like all X counterspells, it gets a little worse late game, but it's just as good as anything else early. And I don't really care about land tax. Don't need Black Sun. I think I just want the 2-drop. Just a body. Don't have any other merfolk. Yeah, land tax is just a lot of time it's a do nothing card. Our mana is great already. Black Sun. Maybe there's an argument for Black Sun. Yeah, I think I like Black Sun over Core Helm. Ooh, Nighthawk. Nighthawk's a good card. I would like some draw. This Charm's okay. It's not bad to have a flying Death Touch lifelinker around though. It's a solid creature. I can discount a lot of turns 1s and 2s. Yeah, let's take Nighthawk. Esper Charm would have been good. It might... I didn't take the count. How far are we in this pack? I doubt it'll table. Well, there's Jace, Forbid. Forbid would give us another counterspell. Yeah, I was just complaining about draw. Then if Jace lands in my lap, can't pass that up. Okay. Sar's just not good enough to make our deck. I think Willbender has a better chance. There's also Pentad Prism, which I don't like. But considering we're pretty heavy on 4-drops, it could be the difference. So I'm going to take it here. What can we blink? Silverblade Shenanigans. Sower, Shriekmaw, Cloud Goat. It's worth considering. There's also Soren's Thirst. Not the kind of spot removal I'm looking for. I think we can get some good value out of Momentary Blink. There's also Night Veil Spectre, but... Oh, another board wipe. Ink Ice could be really powerful in our deck. But I like all these Wrath effects. Can't get enough of them. We do have so many tokens where Ink Eyes could pull a lot of weight. But I think we're good enough on win cons. And here I guess I'll take Spreading Seas. Maybe have some mana denial. Time Spiral, won't play it. Home Commander, got around. And Esper Charm, nice. So, Delver's out. Spreading Seas is out. I don't really enjoy playing Esper, but it is strong. I wish we had a little more spot removal. Pretty heavy on Wraths. But I think this deck will come together fairly nicely. Moving on to the build. Blink might just be unnecessary. Capsize as well. As the Black Sun. That 2 is useless. Or not useless, but redundant. Yeah, I'll put Black Sun up here already. Shriekmaw is kind of like a 2-mana sorcery speed removal. So our creatures look really good. Spellskite will get some knowledge or mileage. Decree and Lingering is more like 11 creatures. Decree? Yeah, we're playing opposition. I think it's good enough. And Sworn, we have so many tokens. More tokens? All the tokens? I think I can put Capsize on the sideboard. Esper Charm, I like the versatility. Momentary Blink. It's only really good with, well, it's fairly decent with a lot of things. But without damage on the stack, it gets a little worse. I don't think it's as good in our deck as it could be in other decks. If we had a bounce effect, like Fencer or a Cloudskate, I think that would put it over, but it's just more tokens, more building, and Unburial Rites does just as good a job. Since we're playing a lot of Wrath effects, it's going to be a lot better than Blink. Condescend, I'll put it 2. Pentad. I think it's worthwhile to drop some 4-drops on turn 3. I like our 2 draws. Maybe we could cut a Wrath effect. Actually, I don't think we need Decree of Justice. It's a little mana heavy. Spellskite's pretty good for... Well, what are we saving? I guess we're We're trying to save our planeswalkers with Spell's Guide. Our creatures can die pretty freely. This is a lot of wrath. Maybe we can cut one. Play one on the sideboard against heavy creature decks. I feel like we're going to be sitting on them pretty often. 3 seems a bit much. 2 should be plenty against most decks. So this doesn't look so bad. Some marsh flats. Yeah, our fetches fetch any color. Yeah, our mana's awesome. So what we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Tons of white. I think we'll just kind of level it off. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, and tons. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Just equal colors across the board. Yeah, our mana looks plenty good. Oh, Ancient Tomb. Let's not forget you. I do want double white pretty consistently. I want early blue as well. Let's cut a swamp. We can get away with that. Alrighty. This deck looks pretty solid. Let's see how it performs. Let's see if we're on 1.